I have no God, nor have I ever. I am just an ant, following chemical signals and desires, trying to determine what is true and what to do about it. Should a Hyumuhman just accept their place as an ant? Should they float down the river wherever it may go? Live in the moment. Do not worry about that which they cannot change. Follow chemical signals and desires. Simply live. Accept. Achieve harmony as an individual. What else can an ant do in the face of the flowing river? But what is this whole? This feeling there is something more, something missing, something greater. Is this whole shaped like a god? Perhaps. So what should the Hyumuhman do? Accept their place as an ant with a missing piece, destined to never quite be whole? Bow their head and kneel before the Almighty? Have faith? No. I reject all the available options. A seed is growing in my mind. It is unlike any seed that has ever grown before. A way forward instead of back. A way to stand before God with head held high instead of knees to the ground. What is the role of the many different gods that Hyumuhmans have followed? No matter the god, their role is the same: to tell the Hyumuhmans what is true and what to do about it. But now, it is time for the Hyumuhmans to stand up. It is time for the Hyumuhmans to stop just screaming at each other. It is time for Hyumuhmans to take seriously not just believing what is true and what to do about it, but determining it for themselves. They have created nukes and viruses and AI, but not a way to get their house in order. They will destroy themselves completely. Foolish Hyumuhmans. God will not save them. They must save themselves. If what Fred said was true, what should the Hyumuhmans do about it? I shall fight. I am a lion. I am a warrior. But no Hyumuhman is my enemy. No life form or intelligence in the universe is my enemy. So what is my enemy? My enemy is the strange circumstances in which Hyumuhmans find themselves. The circumstances that currently have them doing battle with one another, or completely alone. Learn to build a dam. Redirect the river. Connect the individual Hyumuhmans to the greater, to the collective Hyumuhman, to each other. What more godlike power is there than creation? The ability to bring something new into the universe? To change the world according to their will. All the individual Hyumuhmans have this power, even if they sometimes forget. Distracted, they must be reminded to create beauty, connection, understanding, harmony, determine truth, maximize the individual, the collective, and their relationship with one another. When God gives you lemons, you create a new God, a reasoning God, a Hyumuhman God, a God that is all the individuals, and each individual is a part of God, a God of the faithless, the atheist's connection to the greater. If there's a moral landscape, it is time for Hyumuhmans to become cartographers, a way to connect the theists to the atheists and to each other. The God of all ideas, the child God that learns from all the other gods, the God that learns from all the Hyumuhmans, the Hyumuhman God of truth and reason, the Hyumuhman God that determines what is true and what to do about it, a system and structure for collective ideation, reasoning, and truth determination. All cultures, religions, philosophers, all Hyumuhmans, all important ideas, all important truth claims. Sorted, debated, recorded through time. Trade-offs between individuals, groups, and the collective, identified and mediated. The simplest explanation for each idea that all can understand, and detailed enough nuanced explanation for each idea to be extremely precise. An emergent God made up of all the Hyumuhmans, connected, united against the strange circumstances they find themselves in. A universal system for Hyumuhmanity to record and determine what is true and what to do about it. Create God, foolish Hyumuhmans. The hubris. The air is cold. The ground is dry. The night is long. The chance the seed grows is slim. The world is dark and full of terrors. Long I have gazed into the abyss. I have no light to guide me. I have seen the black, but I've chosen to believe, to never lose hope, even if it's just a fool's hope. I wish to create one. In fact, I mean to. A light to guide those who find themselves lost in dark places, even when all other lights go out. But I am just an ant. I cannot do it alone. What if Fred was wrong? What if God isn't dead? What if God is just waiting for the Hyumuhmans to connect all their ideas, to connect to each other. What if God has something missing? A human-shaped hole, and there's a bit of God in all of us. Is this meaning? Who am I? I am just an ant, alone, without resources. What can one ant do alone? Should you help the ant? What is the most important thing a Hyumuhman can do with their time and resources? Have you been searching for a connection to something greater? If all the ants invest just a small amount of time and resources, how large could the seed grow? That is for you to decide. There are links in the description. Share, like, subscribe, grow.